DC here. Hi, guys and gals. It is Thursday morning, and no, actually, it's pretty close to lunch. It's not early morning, I should rather say. It is 11:28, so yeah, we're getting there. And it is probably around, let's see a second, it's 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we even had just a glance of snow this morning, but nothing staying. But yeah, the cool weather is going to be over in, I think actually today might be the last day, and it's going to start having normal spring weather. So we'll see. Anyway, it's been a big problem over here in Switzerland for the farmers and all those who are, be it growing grapes, so the wine industry, we have a big vegetable industry, the fruits and stuff like that, because it was really, really warm about 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, up to 28 Celsius, something like that, and everything was blooming, and then it froze for about a week, this last week. So we'll see what's left over, because it's always the same, you know, when something like that happens, and it does every now and then, doesn't it? So we'll see. Anyway, that'll be interesting, because of course it'll make the price of everything go up once again. Yeah. Today's Thursday, so Thursday is grocery day for us. We always go do our groceries, and I was going over what we needed and stuff like that, and I was chatting with my mom the other day, and when we were comparing prices for different things, well, not really prices, but overall groceries, and I was thinking, like, she lives alone, she still cooks for herself, and she does good stuff. I mean, in the sense is that she really is not eating bad, far from it. But nevertheless, I was shocked at the difference in prices now in Canada. There are basically, I think, very little difference in prices with time. Yeah, I've had this chat before, but we have not had much inflation over here, and that makes, I think, a big difference, even though some politicians are going to try and make you believe that there is no inflation. It depends what they're comparing with, you know. But anyway, we won't get into politics, because I could get quickly very annoyed with what's going on in politics. Yeah. We had somebody come over this week to reevaluate the value of our house. That's because we put the heat pump, and of course it doesn't suffice for them to know how much the heat pump costs. They came over and asked questions, which of course since 2014 we have not done that much. Well, we have, but I mean, it doesn't. The thing is, there's this state insurance, so that if the house burns down, for example, or something like that, you know, they will. We're insured from the state to rebuild it. So of course, if you look at a house compared to the ground that it's on, we live in the city, and we've been here for 25 years, and the price of land has exploded. So just our land is worth more. Is probably worth more than the house, and that's why that we're getting offers all the time by different companies, or what they want to build apartment buildings on our lot, and of course they'd make a lot more money where we're situated and so on. It's amusing, because many years ago, I guess I have told the story before, but Mrs. DC was taking the bus, and she saw a little handwritten sign on the gate at the house, house for sale. And it was the family of now she, at that point, she had passed away, but it was a widow that was living in there with her daughter. And now it was the 9 kids that were searching to sell off the family house. Yeah. I guess in a way it's kind of a sad thing, because, I'm happy for myself, But my boys, oops, logger's itch. My boys really would not want us to just go off and sell the house. You know, that's and it's not part of the plan. That's for sure. Yeah. Well, you've probably noticed my voice is pretty much back. It's had that bad coughing spell for the last 2 days, and it's definitely better, but it's not completely over. I have been sleeping almost sitting down, and I have one of these neck cushions. You know, like I was almost going to say it looks like a donut when you get it around your neck. That is really, really handy in these situations. Yeah, you know, your head is not like just bouncing in the air. It's on the cushion and so on. So that's a good thing. So it's good. And Mrs. DC, she is slowly better. It's taking more time. She has a bit of asthma, which developed over the years, and so she's being treated for that. It goes along with so like when she has something like this, it must be some type of infection, because why would I have caught it, you know? But when she gets something like that, it kind of like triggers an asthmatic reaction usually for her, and so it always gets worse. Yeah, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Yeah. Normally we should have the grandkids over just for a meal on Saturday. They won't sleep over, but I'm missing them. It's been like 2 weeks, and I want to see them. Grandpa, you know, needs his fix. Somebody once told me that, actually a person over here, that you know, that's one of the things that when you become a grandparent, if possible, you do want to have your regular fix, so to say. And the man who told me that was completely right. Yeah. I am supposed to sometime next week. No. 2 weeks from now. Yeah. Next week is the last week of May. So I have to check that actually. It might be next week. When is the 2nd of May? Yeah, it might actually be next week, yeah. 2nd of May, I'm supposed to go off for an outing with a friend. And we'll probably do some geocaching, I hope so. And if we can't, we'll go in the spa, because we've made up our mind that we're not going to let the weather take over. The last 2 times we had to cancel because of bad weather. Yeah. And that is kind of amusing and fun, because we're both retired now, so we can do these things in the week. You know, so there are things, you will see, those of you who will be retired soon, there's definitely things that are great advantages of being retired in the week. Yeah, there are. I was having my my Spanish lesson last week, or was it this week? No, it was the one last week, where it was what he's doing right now. He's having me read questions like or texts, and then I have to discuss my opinion or answer the question and so on. And it's a challenge for me. It's a challenge, but it's really getting me to talk and learn how to chat around. Like if I forget a word or something, to chat around it. Put it that way. And one of them was, what are you planning to do for your summer vacation? And I don't know his own finances for the teacher, because he lives in Mexico City. But I told him, I said, you know, I'm retired now. You know, estoy jubilado. And as I told him, I said, you know, I'm retired now, and it's not the same finances. So I'll see. I don't know yet. Probably this year will be. I kind of feel this year we'll just be staying around home, because you know, gotta help. I was gonna say gotta replenish the finances, and it's definitely not at the same speed. Definitely not at the same speed now. But yeah, and it was fun, because those type of discussions really get your brain going, don't they? And talking about getting my brain going, I've been boring you for 10 minutes, so I think I'll stop. And yeah, it was just kind of like, let's come and say hello. I just finished walking for an hour and 10 minutes, and I'm near the pond again right now, so enjoying myself. And go over and see how Mrs. DC is going. I'm not walking very far these days because since she's not feeling so well, I just kind of try and stay close. Okay, anyway, I'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody. And I hope you have well, it's already Thursday, so that the week will finish off nicely for all of you. Bye-bye.